I ordered these new glasses online and they just arrived right now. This kind of semi-opaque yellow, bright yellow. Um, yeah.
Kevin Isomoto says welcome to the vlog.
I bought these glasses online back in 2017, I believe. I just broke them right now. I started noticing the other day that I was wearing these and they felt really loose for some reason, and I checked and I could see a tiny crack. Oh, this one's cracking too. Oh, it's not gonna break though. Right now, they finally just broke. So these lasted a good 3 or 4 years, I'm guessing. But when I bought these, I bought 2 pairs because there's a buy one, get one free. I got these for $12 on this site online. $12, and it was buy one, get one free. So really, it was like $6. Both prescription. They're both really cheap plastic, but they work. And this will be the pair that I use from now going forward until one day I get a replacement for both of them. Earlier this week, Darren and Jen came over here because we were taking a family photo for our holiday card. We always do some elaborate holiday card every year. I, for the first time, am editing the photo. So we shot the photo right here in this garage. We actually set it up right back here. That roll of paper back there is what we used for the backdrop. We haven't fully printed it out and everything yet, so I'm kind of waiting, but I think this year's is gonna be a pretty interesting concept. The main thing I want to focus on for this week is I did an interview with Kazuma earlier this week. Kazuma's currently living in Japan and he's working on a special project and wanted to interview me regarding what it's like with the coronavirus currently as of this week in LA. So this here was the conversation I had with Kazuma about the current state of COVID in California.
Not just that, but it's kind of crazy to think that you haven't really dined in a restaurant since like March. So it's been like
It'll honestly be, by the time this is like near over, it'll probably be a full year before I dine into another restaurant again.
That'll be a pretty epic experience though, like your first time dining in.
Yeah.
In contrast, I guess, what is something you actually benefit, from this quarantine lifestyle? You do have more free time at home and everything.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think the number one thing that I can think of is like normal times, traffic in LA is extremely bad. And I think about where my office is located, and to drive from where I'm at to go into the office every day, it would probably take maybe an hour to an hour and a half drive. And so you're talking about 2 to 3 hours of saving every single day of just sitting in a car in traffic that I don't have to do anymore.
That is very true. Yeah, you save a lot. Me too. Like I commute for like over an hour, so like 2 hours a day, right? That's a lot of time.
Yeah, exactly. And I think, I don't know, I think for me personally, something that I have enjoyed is just seeing the innovation that has come out of the limitations of our circumstances, seeing how quickly things like Zoom and Netflix Party and just stuff like that, where people come up with a lot of creative ways to come together when the circumstances are stacked against you. And it's stuff like that that I really enjoy seeing.
Definitely. I mean, remote meetings, I guess, online meetings are like the norm.
Like how we play like online games, or like Facebook Messenger, how we do group chats.
Yeah.
For me personally, I do a weekly video call with my family, extended family, and these are people who I normally would only see, maybe 2 times a year over the summer and during Christmas time. But now, because of the circumstances, I think people have a longing to look after one another and ask how each other are doing. And so because of that, for my own personal family, we see each other every single week now, when before that was not a thing.
More time to catch up, more opportunities, I guess. Yeah,
exactly.
So regarding work, I mean, it's been remote work for a long time, but how throughout the whole day, starting your day off and ending your day with no commute, and then including all the meetings you might have, how is the remote working that's been going on for everyone? But how is it going for you? How is it going like positive way, or do you some inconvenience, or just in general, how is it remote working?
Yeah. So for me, I think my position is a little more unique than others because my entire life I've been a freelancer. So I've been pretty used to working independently. That's like the only way I know. So when I started working from home, it felt pretty much the same as before. And yeah, I'm pretty lucky that I have a job that is not dependent on being at a location. And so that's been a good thing for me. But for me personally, it's been completely fine in terms of the work from home situation. So that was my conversation with Kazuma. We just had a video chat. And as of a couple of days ago, here in California, we're now under more strict lockdown measures once again. We had a larger video chat after this, and I feel like we're going to try to make this more of a regular thing going forward for at least the foreseeable future. I have a feeling my camera did not record the performances.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
So it's lost in time. Maybe you can play another Kalimba performance later.
Those are just dress rehearsals. This is the real thing.
Yeah, that was the warm-up round.
Here, I tried to learn this for Steph right now.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my gosh.
Coming to you live, we have a Kalimba performance. Brought to you by Emmy.
Did you have to chug the Coke, right? Like
yeah.
So American? You're so American. Why? Just casually show up with a can of Coke.
It kind of hurts. I can see why you have to use your nails.
Wait, are you in Japan with Kazuma? I didn't know you guys were together.
Okay.
Wow. You tricked us.
I knew Kent was in Japan. Like, that background.
What?
What would you do if Kent turns his camera and then we're in the background?
That'd be pretty good. What was the process like traveling overseas? Because Kent, did they do anything crazy because of COVID?
Well, yeah, so first of all, you can't enter unless you have a Japanese passport. So both of my passports were actually expired prior to this trip, so I had to jump through a lot of hoops to make this happen.
Oh my gosh.
Once you arrive, they administer like a test, COVID test, and then you have to wait until your results come out, which come out in like 30 minutes maybe. Only if you're negative you can go, but you still can't take any public transit to wherever you go. And so Kazuma came to pick me up at like 6 a.m.
When you say that they make you take a test, like, is it literally in the airport? There's like an office on the side or something like that? How do they do that?
Yeah. There's an office, and so you go there, you get in line. They have like a little test tube thing they give you with the ID number, and then you have to like spit into it up to the line. And it's funny because in the booth they post pictures of like lemon or like sour plum. To, like,
wait, can you angle your camera more towards you?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
Yes.
So
they post pictures of like lemons in the booth to help with like salivating. To kind of like to kind of get you in the mood. Yeah. Something else I noticed was I flew from SF, and in SF no one was flying on Thanksgiving. It's pretty empty. It's like super empty airport, and then for the few people who were there, they all have the face shields on. I get to LAX, it's like packed, like super packed, and then like not many people are wearing like the full-on face shield. They have masks. Some people are not wearing masks in the parking lot and stuff, but a pretty big difference.
How's the atmosphere in Japan compared to back home? It's probably much more relaxed, right?
it's relaxed, but they take it more seriously in a way because if you do, let's say, like even outdoor dining in the States, right? Not many places really check your temperature because it's like store, they just let you order and sit down. But here, a lot of places won't let you in until they check your temperature. And I think one time, a waitress like checked my temperature, but even then, like another waitress was like double checking, basically.
All right. Well, what is the week number 1?
Okay. Oh, we're doing this again.
Steph is like, oh god, I was glad when it was over the first time. Why are we doing this again?
I'm just saying it's happening again.
Technically, today actually is the first day of like the new lockdown.
Oh yeah.
Well, you guys, any final words, final thoughts?
Stay at home.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
Stay at home. Wear your mask. Support small and local businesses, such as La Esperanza and Lomelli's. But of course, go to Taco Bell when you can because it is delicious.
Do you have any recommendations for the people going to Taco Bell? Something that's a definite pickup from there.
Yes. They have a new. Well, it's not new. It's actually about a couple months old, but they do have the grilled cheese burrito again, and it is exquisite.
You guys, it's been good. Catch you again, same time next week. I just announced now that this is gonna become a weekly event.
I ain't doing shit, so.
So we are back into round 2 of the lockdown, and this week marks the end of an era with the yellow glasses. Next week we'll probably be also doing the lockdown thing here from my garage. Thanks for tuning in to listen to this conversation that I had. Until next week, have a good week number 535 out there, and I'll talk to you in the next one.